Some stories are never spoken. This is one of them. I never thought I would say this out loud, not because it's dramatic, but because it's honest. Some truths don't scream, they whisper, and this one lived inside me for a long time. For years, actually. It grew in the quiet spaces, in the moments when no one was watching it. From the outside, everything looked fine. I smiled. I showed up. I did what was expected of me. I had the job, the routine, the socially acceptable responses to "how are you?" I'd say, "I'm good, just busy," and people would nod, satisfied. But inside, something was quietly breaking. It wasn't a sudden snap. It was more like a slow erosion, a structure weakening from within, day by day. I wasn't sad all the time. I wasn't angry. I was just tired, a bone-deep exhaustion that sleep couldn't fix. Tired of pretending I was okay. Tired of the performance. The strange part is no one noticed. Or if they did, they didn't ask. And maybe that hurt the most. The invisibility of it all. I learned how to survive without being seen. It became a skill. I could sit in a room full of people, participate in conversations, even laugh at the right times, and feel completely separate from it all. I learned how to listen without being heard. People would talk to me for hours about their problems, and I would absorb it all, offer support, give them my full attention. But my own world remained a locked room. I became good at carrying things silently. My burdens, my fears, my emptiness. They were heavy, but I learned to adjust my posture so no one could see the weight. And after a while, silence became normal. It was my default setting. Maybe you know this feeling, when people think you're strong just because you don't complain. They see your silence not as a symptom of pain, but as a sign of resilience. You're so stoic, they might say, thinking it's a compliment. When you're quiet becomes invisible. You're there, but you're not really there. You're a ghost at the dinner table, when your pain doesn't look like pain to others. Because you're not crying, you're not shouting, you're not falling apart in a way that is easy to recognize. You're just fading. That's when I realized something important. Not all wounds bleed, some just stay. They become a part of your internal landscape, a silent ache that you navigate around every day. They don't heal because they are never acknowledged. They are not the kind of injuries you can point to and say, "Look, it hurts here." They just exist, a constant low hum beneath the surface of everything. There were nights when I talked to myself because it felt safer than talking to anyone else. In the darkness of my room, the words could finally come out unjudged. I didn't want advice. I didn't want solutions. The world is full of people ready to fix you, to tell you to think positive or just get over it. I just wanted to be understood without having to explain everything, without having to translate the complex language of my internal world into simple, palatable sentences for someone else's comfort. I wanted someone to just sit with the silence and understand it. If you're listening to this and something inside you feels familiar, if that ache, that quiet, that invisibility resonates with you, I want you to know this. You're not weak for being quiet. Your silence is not a character flaw. It might be a survival mechanism, a shield, a quiet rebellion. You're not broken for feeling deeply. In a world that often rewards superficiality, feeling things with intensity is a sign of being alive. And you're not alone just because no one hears you. Loneliness isn't about the absence of people. It's about the absence of connection. Your silent experience is shared by more people than you can imagine, all of us in our own quiet rooms. Some stories are never spoken, but they still matter. Your story matters. This was Unside.